Guys, good morning. This is Miss Ortiz again, and I am back with you today to talk to you about how to take a prompt sheet and turn it into a thesis statement. Okay, so a couple of things that I want to remind you about thesis statements, what they are. Okay, please remember that number one, your thesis statement is the single most important sentence in your whole expository essay. All right, in your thesis statement, you are clearly communicating to your reader what the main point of your essay is. You should think about your thesis statement as a promise that you're making to the reader that you are going to stay on this topic for the entirety of your essay. Okay? All right, let's go ahead and get started. What you see in front of you right now is a typical prompt sheet. Okay, you probably have seen something similar to this on your district benchmarks, on your STAR tests, and maybe even in class. All right, these prompt sheets are always divided into three parts. The first part is the read part. Okay, they will give you something like a quote in a box, and they will ask you to read it. Okay, then they will give you another quote, and they'll ask you to think about it. And then they finally will get to the write statement, where it asks you to write an essay, and it tells you what to write about. Okay, let's go through this briefly together. All right, so read the box below. It says, technology is a double-edged sword. Okay, it can bring many benefits, but also many disasters. Okay, so this prompt is about technology. It can be good and bad. All right. Okay, next it says, think about the following statement. 8 billion devices will be connected to the internet by the end of 2020. That's a lot of devices. So now more than ever, people are reliant on technology. Okay, and now we're going to get to the write statement. It says, write an essay explaining how technology can sometimes cause challenges. All right, so I don't know about y'all, but for me, sometimes these prompt sheets can be a little overwhelming, right? There's a lot to think about here. There's a lot of information. So in order to make this easy for you, I am going to ask you to simply cross out the first two parts. We don't need to really pay attention to the read box. We don't really need to think about the think statement. I'm going to get rid of that, and we are going to actually just focus on this write part. Okay, this is the part, guys, that you are using to formulate your thesis about. It's really important that you understand that. Okay, this is what your thesis will be about. So let's make sure that we really understand the prompt. Again, it says, write an essay explaining how technology can cause challenges for us. How can it be problematic? Okay, so the question now is, how do you turn your prompt into a thesis statement? Because I told you that's what we were going to be talking about in this video. Well, I'm going to give you 3 simple steps. So here they are. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is turn this prompt into a question. Because if you notice, look, there's a period at the end of this. It is written as a statement. But if we turn it into a question, it's going to make it really easy for us to answer it. Okay, so I'm going to come down here. Okay, if you spend some time really thinking about the statement, you will see that it's really essentially just asking you how. How can technology sometimes cause challenges for us? Okay, so I just rewrote that as a question. And now my next step says I just have to answer the question in a complete sentence. Okay, so I'm actually going to simply just restate the question to begin. So the answer is, okay, how can technology cause challenges? Well, technology can sometimes cause challenges. Okay, well then I'm going to look at my third step, and it actually tells me to include the word because in my thesis. All right, well, technology can sometimes cause challenges, okay, because, that'd be a good place for it. And now I have to do some thinking because I'm going to have to fill in whatever the rest of my answer is going to be. Technology can sometimes cause challenges for us because insert the rest of your sentence. Guys, everybody is going to have a different answer. they're not looking for one specific thing. They're asking for you to really think about what you know, what experience you have with this topic, and then fill it in. Okay? This is going to become your thesis statement. As you can see, it is a complete sentence. I have restated the question in the prompt, and I have included the word because. So I have followed all of the rules of thesis statement. Okay, once you have this sentence, you are ready to begin the rest of your essay. All right, please direct any questions that you have about thesis statements to your teacher. During sync, you will be going over more instruction to help you build the rest of your essay. Guys, good luck and happy writing. See you later.